We think we know football. Let's finish off the NFC South. So the 32nd worst cap situation in the NFL. The New Orleans Saints are $59 million over the cap. Uh, this is not anything that's new with the New Orleans Saints. They tend to do this with their players, uh, and they tend to restructure uh, during the offseason. But this is a lot of work to be done on this roster from top to bottom. It's a very gleaming aspect in terms of the NFC South. This is going to be a tough rebuild for them. The needs are offensive line, inside defensive line, edge, and cornerback. Basically, some of the most important positions on your team. Uh, I know that this team needs a lot of work. Uh, they have Kellen Moore, the new head coach, but you wonder if this was a wrong decision by him to take on such a heavy challenge. Uh, and what are you going to do with Derek Carr? Is Spencer Rattler really the guy? We're going to have to find out. They had the Marquez Valding Scantling guy, but the other receivers on their team were not very good. So we're going to have to figure out what they're going to do. It's going to be a very tough rebuild for a new head coach in Kellen Moore. Now let's go to the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers have $1.7 million in cap space. Uh, Near the bottom, near the red, uh, they have Baker Mayfield, who's not too bad in my opinion. Uh, but the needs for this team are offensive guard, cornerback, edge rusher. Definitely, they need since the Super Bowl when they won, they have not really had an edge rusher presence. So that's something that they're going to have to look for. Sterling Shepard, somebody who's a free agent. Chris Godwin on the free agency market, and a longtime offensive guard, Levante David. Uh, that those are big pieces. Levante David, big piece. Chris Godwin, big piece. Are they going to resign? Are they going to return? Is Levante David going to retire? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. We think we know football. We're going to keep going with the rest of the divisions in the NFL.